JK&M Railroad. Gonna be working on Mr. J's car tonight. I figured I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys how I work on how I'm doing this car right now. Sorry, I'm readjusting my little cheat screen here. So, welcome in everybody. Like I said, I'm going to be working on Mr. J's railroad car here. I got the rivets in here, but they're not actually riveted yet. So, I'm going to go ahead, do some of the riveting. I'm going to use my rivet gun. So, it is going to get loud, so I suggest when I use my rivet gun, you might want to turn down your volume just a little bit. That's what it sounds like, just the gun. Now, if I put it up against the metal, it's going to sound a lot louder. So just let you know, it will get loud for the live stream. Hey, Matt. Hey, Ramona. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Glad to have you on. Just getting ready to work on the car here. So, as you can see, I already got rivets in here. Now, what I did with these rivets is I made the hole just a little bit smaller. So these rivets would be just a little bit tighter. Now, these are both functional and decorative. Because when I went to drill, these holes, this end started popping off. So I'm going to do this side, then I'm going to go to the other side, which I got a drill, which I got that right there. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this going. I will try to answer questions the best I can. Just really going to, go through, just show you guys how I do this, how I did the other end. I use this right here as my bucker bar. It's got a little rounded head to it, so it works because it just rounds the inside as well. So it works nicely. So we're going to go ahead and get a couple of these done real quick. I'm going to start at the top. There we go. Get my glove. Sorry. Bucker bar on the back of it. So, and a couple of the rivets came out, which is fine. I knew that was going to happen. So, I kind of bucked that in just a little bit, so I got to pound that out. Wonder if I can use this real quick. Can I get loud? There we go. That'll work. Just a hammer here. Two. Grab a couple of these. So, here. Now I don't go too fast because it will dent everything. It'll make dents and marks and everything, which is what I really don't want. But it gives it a little bit of used look to it. Okay, Simpson 3. Again. Now this bottom one usually gets pretty rough because I already have the base wood in there for the floor. Because I had to put that in there for floor support for the frame and everything else. So trying to do the ones on the bottom because they're just like that much above the wood. I mean, literally just that much. So it's kind of hard to get my bucking tool down there in the corner. So if I can't use this one, I have something else. But I should be able to get this down in here. Let's see. Alright. Okay, that side's riveted. I'm going to go ahead and grab the camera and I'll show you guys the inside, what these look like. Sorry about that, guys, but that's what the rivets look like. They just kind of squish up on the inside, make it a lot bigger than what the hole is so they don't come through. So that whole one side is done. Sorry about that. Oh, welcome in everybody. Sorry, I'm Like I said, I'm just trying to get working on this. If you have any questions, just put them down there. I'll go ahead and get to them here in a couple minutes. Mr. Matt, my moderator, he'll be able to go ahead, uh, you know, maybe answer any questions you guys might have while I'm working. So what I did is I already went through and already punched out all the holes I need to drill in this thing. But like I said, what I noticed from this end right here is after I drill it, it starts popping open. So I'm going to drill the other side and I'm going to rivet it just so it doesn't come apart. And then I can go ahead and drill all these holes and then just get these riveted. And then the next part, I won't be doing that for a little bit, but then I got the skirt going on. And let me grab something real quick. This is the metal I'll be using for the skirting. So just thin, aluminum, nothing big. But that's going to go down here. And it's only going to be 2 inches from the right here, from this crease. It's only going to be 2 inches down. I'm not going to go down any further. This is 4 inches wide by, I think it's a 50-foot roll, something like that. But this is what I'm going to use for the skirting. So, and I already got it figured out how I'm going to how it's gonna be. So don't mind my handwriting because I'm terrible. But this right here, this part down here, that's the skirting. All my measurements. It's gonna be 19 7/8 in between here, 2 inches down, inch and 7/8 here. It's gonna come from inch and 7/8, or inch and an eighth. Sorry, inch and an eighth to 2 inches. So 16 in between here. This is 52 total. So I already got it written down how I'm going to do everything. I usually do that before I even start working on it, especially something like that, which I need to make sure I have a brake and all the right tools and everything. So I am making a 7.5 gauge passenger railroad car for my oldest son, Mr. J, who has cerebral palsy. This is going to be his personal coach, the CEO coach. So, railroad car, yeah. It's a train, I'm building a backyard railroad, 7.5 gauge. It's a ride-on railroad. Check out the videos on my channel. So, yeah, for train tracks and stuff. Yeah, this is. I'll grab the trucks. I'll show you the trucks. There's one of them. These are the actual trucks for it. 7.5 gauge. So I already went through, spray painted them. It's got a 4-spring system. So it's got some nice trucks. But yeah, 7.5 gauge ride-on railroad. And this is his own personal car. Oh, thank you. I'm hoping he will. I mean, he's been bugging me for the last week to get working on it, so I know he's getting really excited about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start drilling the holes over here that I need to. is getting warm in here. I got the fan on, but it is warm in here. Man, I'm starting to sweat. So how we doing tonight, everybody? Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate you coming in. You have a good night too, sir. Okay. I just got done drilling all the holes on the back side here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the camera. There we go. So I just got done drilling out those holes. And if somebody was doing the counting, I did 18. There's 18 here, 18 here, 18 here, 18 here, and I do believe there's 14 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's actually 14 that goes across the top, 14 across the bottom, and then 18 and 18. That's how many rivets I use. So I don't want this thing, you know, it's not gonna look brand new, you know. It's gonna look like it's got some, you know, wear and tear and stuff on it, which is fine. I don't care. That's kind of how I planned it. Sorry about that, guys. Almost lost the phone. Sorry. I almost dropped the phone. Let's see. Let me. Let's see. Maybe I can do that. Yeah, maybe I can do that right there. I might be in the way. I don't know. Oops. So, apologize about the camera work, everybody. I really do. I'm being crappy at this tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead, get some more rivets out. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that. So it's gonna get loud. So if you have to, turn down your phones. Okay. Sorry guys, hold on 1 second. I gotta bring my feet back up. Right. Hopefully I'm back. I apologize, everybody. I really do. I will be right back. I will be right back. I apologize, everybody. I really do. Uh, my youngest son is trying to get a hold of us, and I have my wife's tablet, and I got my phone, and he's trying to call both. So I apologize. I am back. Let me grab my gloves on. Getting the first couple going is usually the hardest because of where they're at. Yeah, rubber grip gloves. They don't like the small things. Air compressor just turned on. Welcome in, everybody, for just joining us, working on Mr. J's car. Getting some rivets in here. So, how's everybody doing tonight? On this beautiful Thursday. Definitely warming up here in this garage. I got my fan on. It's just it's not helping really much because it's down underneath the table, and well, as you can see, I'm above the table, so. Let me come on down and check real quick. Hey Ryan, welcome in, welcome in. I'm building a passenger car for my oldest son, Mr. J. It's just going to be his own personal CEO passenger car. Got the blinking lights on the bottom, red light up top. It's going to have a padded interior. The paint scheme, I don't know. That's all up to my wife. But right now, I'm just actually getting everything buttoned up, I guess. I still got I still got to put rivets all the way around the end here. And then I got to finish the interior and a couple other things before it gets passed over. But yeah, it's just a passenger car for 7.5 gauge railroad. And right now I'm using these steel rivet or aluminum rivets. Soft steel, I think, or whatever they are. I forgot what they are. But I had to cut them down. I had to use a pair of cutters to cut them down because they were a little too long. I need them only maybe 3/8 of an inch, maybe half. So these are for aesthetic, and they are actually functional. It's actually holding it together. Do a little tap there for good measure. So, sorry I'm not really looking at my phone or looking at the comments or anything. I just really wanted to do a live stream just to show you guys what I've been doing while actually getting some more work done on this. I do plan on setting out 2 days next week to work on the backyard railroad, but I will not be going live. So I'm just gonna do what I can, and then I'm gonna go live when I get to a certain point. Yep, it's getting warm in here, guys. I think I should have left one of the garage doors open, but like I said, there's 18. There's 18 rivets on each side. So 18 down here, 18 here, 14 here, 14, 18, 18. And I promise I am not ignoring anybody. Just you know, just working on it, you know, just kind of having you guys right there. You know, just kind of show everybody, you know, what's been going on. And get that out of the way. And if everybody's wondering, this right here, the body, believe it or not, it's a filing cabinet. It used to be a filing cabinet. Alright, one more and this row is done. Of course, this is the bottom one right here. The bottom one is always tricky. That bottom one is always tricky. Alright. Hey, Steven. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you, sir. Excuse me for a minute. I really gotta... I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm sweaty. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Oh. I need to turn my fan up, so let me go to the other side. I'm going to go right in front of the camera here. Hello. Alright. Apparently it is on high. So, I got 18 holes to drill here, 18 more holes to drill here, 14 and 14. I forgot what the math on that was, but I know it's over 100 rivets. And then some, dang it. Yeah, that's what I thought. That light came out. Oh, that's okay. I gotta re-glue it back. I'm like, why is that? It happens. It happens. Well, thank you, Steve. Appreciate you stopping by. Oh yeah, I got some drink right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for a sec. I'm gonna take a second to cool down real quick, guys. So I'll go ahead and answer any questions or anything you guys got now. Sorry, like I said, I'm sweating and it's warming up and it's not bad outside, but there's no wind now. It's like a dead calm. Crap. Okay. So, anyways. Oh, I don't need my gloves. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't need my gloves. Alright, I don't know if you guys can tell. There's little punch holes here. Let me get the camera in just a little bit closer. There's all my little pre-done punch holes. And that's all I'm drilling. I'm just going by all them marks right there that I marked out. Sorry about that, guys. Now if anybody's wondering the dimensions or the width, length, whatever, it is a 1/2 inch in from the side, 1/2 inch down from the top, and then it's an inch in between each rivet until you get down to the bottom one, which is a 1/2 inch, which makes up the inch at the top and bottom. So yeah. Anybody got any questions or anything? I want to welcome everybody in tonight. I know it's kind of late for a live stream. I've been so busy lately. I'm I'm running around with my head cut off basically. So I've been trying to get as much done as I can on anything, but I have not worked on the railroad. I do plan on setting aside 2 days next week to just get all the stamping done, get all the stamping and get all the joining done. Get all the track, just get it together, and then I can go ahead and start ballasting and tampering after that. So still got some time working on it slowly but surely. I know everybody that's been asking questions about the backyard railroad. Believe me, I'm working on it slowly but surely. But that's why I kind of wanted to do this video tonight, is kind of show you a different aspect of the railroad that I'm working on. So, you know, building Mr. J's car here, I've never done this before. I mean, I built that 6-foot flat car that I have, but I had help. This one, I had no help, doing it on my own. And so far, I think it's coming out pretty good. Kind of reminds me of like the Silver Streak, you know, type of passenger cars. But that's going to change. Color's going to change. Everything, you know, a lot of things are going to change on this. Um, but it's so much fun. I mean, this to me is not work. Yeah, I'm sweating whatever, but you know what? That's fine. That's all part of this. Um, so let's see what we got on here. Hey, Josh. Oh, well, thank you, bud. It's coming along. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I am Mr. B. I'm working on Mr. J's car here. Um, you guys can tell, you know, I got the lights in and stuff. This one, it came out just glued. That's all it is, just glued. Um, and I still have a 9-volt around here. Ah, got one. Kind of give you guys a little demonstration of each light. That one's just a stationary red light. And the ones on the bottom here, sorry everybody, I'm not as tall as my table is. So let's see here. And then get off there. Puzzle there. I don't even know if that came on. Yeah, it's blinking now. So, and then both of those down at the bottom do that. And there's the other one right there. I gotta reglue it. So these are 5mm blinking lights. The top is a 10mm stationary, and it's rubber seal. It's got a rubber seal around it. So, and that's beautiful. So I don't have to worry about gluing it, siliconing, nothing. So that works out beautifully there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. And drill some more of these. So I can do any one of these now. Now that I got both these sides done, now I know it's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna move on me. This end cap's not gonna come off. And to me, I personally, I think it's looking really good. I mean, it's getting that look, the car look to it. It's finally achieving, you know, more, I guess. Don't mind me right now. All right, let's see. Glasses off. I don't know why, I just always use a glove. I'm gonna do something like this. And now this end is the normal part of the cabinet. I didn't have to do anything in this part. This is the actual part of the cabinet. It's the other end down there that I actually had to put a cap on. So, if anybody was wondering. This stuff is so easy to drill through. Yeah. Yeah. These ones right here, 7.5 gauge. The big boys. They're just your standard spring truck. Yeah, you're basic, you know, you're basic. Oh, yeah, no problem, no problem. Oh, by the way, I should have said this at the start. Welcome to my garage. It might look dirty to you guys, but it's organized to me. Let's see here. I'm going to try to move the camera back just a little bit. There we go. Can you guys still see? Okay, yeah, you get okay. Just making sure. I just didn't want to, as I'm drilling these out, I almost hit the camera, so I didn't want to do that. Get a nice shot of the back of my head, though. Which I did. I cut my hair last night. I had to. So, looking good. Right? Yeah. It's rough. Yeah, I mean, it's your own chaos. I mean, organized chaos is what I've been told. Welcome in if you're just joining us. I'm working on Mr. J's car. Drilling the holes for the rivets. Alright, so I got this side riveted, these three sides drilled out. All I got is this side, and it doesn't take long. It's just finding the time to get this done. I mean, everything I do, everything on the backyard road is time consuming, very, very much time consuming. Especially if you have, you know, it doesn't matter what part you're doing. You know, if you're stamping the track, and if nobody knows what stamping the track means, it means drilling the holes for the joiners. We call it stamping. So when I go to stamp, I mean, that's 8 holes per piece of track. So I got to drill 8 holes in the track. So I have 4 on one rail, at one or 2 at each end, and then so you got, yeah. Anyways, that takes a while, you know, going through that the aluminum rail and stuff. And then when you put the joiners on, joiners take time, you know, because you got to make sure that the joiners are fitting properly, the lip's not sticking out over the rail, so it's going to derail the train. You know, when we lay down ballast, when we go to tamper, I mean, everything takes time, and I like to take my time. I really love to take my time when I'm working on this stuff. That way, I can, if I don't think something's right, I'm not going to just rush into it. I'm going to go ahead, take a step back, say, you know what? Okay, yeah, I got to change this, or something doesn't seem right. So that's why I try to go a little slower when I work and when I do things. Um, so, so that's why it's kind of taking me a while to get around to things. And when I do things, like I said, I make sure I get it done. The last video I did on the backyard railroad, I was attaching some sections of the track on the back part, and then before that I did a switch, which I love that video. I've actually watched that video about 3 or 4 times, just because I love the process on how the switch went in. So, excuse me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get these drilled out. Enough of me talking. Okay, now I got all the holes drilled out. Got all the holes drilled out, so I can go ahead and rivet these ones. And then I'll be done with riveting the body. And then all I got to do is put on the skirting underneath, which, again, I'm going to be using this for the skirting. So it's 4 inches, but it's only going to come down 2 inches. So it's not going to come all the way down to here. It's only going to come down to right about here. Just right here at the base of the piece of steel there. Okay. I'm glad I could inform you on that. Yeah, stamping's just drilling the holes. But it's saying stamping is a lot easier than saying drilling the holes. I'm gonna grab me a drink real quick. Kind of burning up a little bit in here again, but that's okay. Here's a rivet. I think I might have. How many rivets did I lose? No, there we go. There's another one. And there's another one. I gotta get me some more rivets because, like I said, I'm not done. I'm gonna rivet the skirting right here. So there's gonna be 2 lines down at the bottom. You got this one and then the next one. And then for the sides over here on the top, I'm just gonna have 3D printed ones, and then we're just gonna glue them right to the top. I can't weld because there's a bar on the inside at the top right here, and I need to leave this bar here. It's for support. It's to help keep the sidewall strengthened up. So I can't put a rivet through here because I can't get to it with the bucking tool. So we're just going to put fake ones at the top. Let's see. Now change gloves. God, I love power tools. Love power tools. Some of these are, like I said, some of these are for, like these ones back here, these ones are kind of aesthetic. Really no big purpose. That one, I put a little too high. I drilled that hole wrong. Didn't even realize it till now. Well, whatever. Mistakes happen. Sure, it keeps locking up on me. Oh. Sometimes you just got to give it that little extra tap. Tap, tap, tap. Go in your home. Are you too good for your home? Good move. Happy good move. So everybody ready for the weekend? Get out, do the barbecue, the fireworks, all that good stuff. Family, friends. It's supposed to rain up here on Saturday. Woo! Yay. Yeah, we're supposed to get thunderstorms all day, so we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Oh, I did that on purpose. The stuff on the side there, I did that on purpose. So, okay. I need a break for a minute, everybody. So, welcome in, welcome in. Woo! Definitely warm out today, everybody. I'm not doing much and I'm sweating. So I got this corner done. I got all this here done. And I'll probably do this side and then top or bottom, either or, but yeah, this is part of what I got to finish on Mr. J's car. I do have wood that goes on the interior. And then we're going to put padding on the inside. There's going to be two switches. There's going to be two switches because there's going to be one switch. There's going to be one switch for these lights right here on the back. There's going to be one switch for that. Then there's going to be one switch for this. It's an LED light that it's going to go up front in the car. So if Mr. J just wants light, if we're out having a night run and he just wants light in his car, this little LED light right here is powerful. Let me grab a 9-volt battery. I actually got these from the Menards light expansion packs, and really amazing, really bright too. So if you guys can see how bright that is. So, I mean, that's pretty bright. I don't think he's gonna need anything brighter than that. So that's gonna go up front, up underneath in the front there. And then this is gonna be the switch that he uses. It's a push button switch. That's gonna be mounted up there as well. And all he has to do is just push it once, turn it on, push it again, turn it off. So those are going to be the switches, and that's going to be one of the lights. Save big money at Menards. Yes. I mean, those lights are actually for my layout, but why not put one in his car? I mean, heck. I was thinking about putting in like a, the old strobe or the globes, the dance globes that they had. No, I'm kidding. Just a little light to put in there. Let's see here. Let me grab my gloves and stuff. So, if anybody's got any questions, go ahead. I'll be happy to answer them. Actually, I'll go ahead and just start working on this side, and then I'll come over to this side last. So that way, just keep this glove in hand. Right. Top ones are going to be just a little bit difficult. Because of this little lip right here, but it's not going to be too bad. I don't know if anybody can hear that, but there's fireworks going off outside. Somebody's doing them down the road. Welcome in, everybody. Got some new people in. Sorry, I'm not looking at the messages right now. My moderator, Mr. Matt, will help answer any questions you guys have right now. Just putting rivets in. I already got all the holes drilled, so now I just got to finish riveting them. Oh, hey, welcome in, Patricia. Oh, yeah, it's very time consuming. Well, yeah, very time consuming. Thank you, appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. Thank you for joining us tonight. Just working on Mr. J's car here and showing everybody the rivet process here. And it's coming together. It's coming together. So I'm definitely pleased with the way it's starting to look. I mean, to me, it almost looks like it's a steel riveted box car, a passenger car. I always like the old type of passenger cars because of the steel rivets. I don't know what it is about the rivets. It just gives the car a little bit more of a flair. I mean, I don't know, makes it look a little better in my opinion. I thought I had asked the concierge to get me a room next to the ice machine, not the freaking heating room. Not the furnace room. I'm gonna turn my back to you guys for a second. Ah, crap. That's what happens when you don't have the bucking bar behind it, and it just. What I'll do with some of these is I'll just grab a hammer and a uh, maybe a flathead screwdriver or something, and tap these out just a little bit. Yeah, it's muggy. I don't know if you guys can tell all the sweat. Oh, jeez, that is hot. That is definitely hot. No use in complaining. No point, no use. Let's see, I got a few of these rivets left, so we'll put a few more in. Oh, crap. I think I'm just going to go straight on down the line here, do the bottom last. But I don't think I'm going to have enough. I don't think I'm going to have enough rivets to finish this back end. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Well, that's not good. I'll come back to that one in a little bit. Apparently this top one does not want to cooperate because of what I did. I just made the hole too big, so, well, looks like I'm probably just going to glue that one in. Again, the ones on this end, they're just aesthetic, except for the sides. That's actually the first rivet to ever do that to me too. I have not had one that's done that. Oh God, yeah. In Philly, yeah. Whew. Oh, that was nice. The fan's down here, and I'm I'm liking that fan right now. Come on, seriously? There you go. Aha, there it is. I knew I dropped one. Okay, so that'll finish this one right here. Yay! Woo! Alright. Our last rivet that I have for this, the side. So, that was the last rivet I had. I didn't even count them out, so I'm just missing the bottom ones here, which I need to get some more rivets. I think I might have some more that I can cut down. Finish that up. Yeah, I don't have any more in here. These are just way too big. So, yeah, I gotta get some more before I can finish this. Okay, but I got a few in here I can cut down. How long have I been working on this project? Uh, good question. I want to say since maybe 2023, 2024, somewhere in there. Uh, yeah, I've been working on this for a while now. The hardest part was, of course, getting the steel and stuff that I needed. The couplers I already had, trucks I already had. I just needed to get the steel for the frame, and that took me a little while because it's pretty expensive, especially for the 1x2 here. Um, I had to have that special order. I special ordered that through Amazon because I needed an 8-footer. Because they didn't have 6-footers, so I got me an 8-footer. So, thank you. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I can't go any further. I'm all out of rivets. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I still got to put one here. That one reamed out, so that's nothing. And if I had to, I could probably even go a little bit bigger. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wow, that's huge. I don't want to go that big. No, I'll go ahead and fix this and do what I got to do with it. Yeah, I can. I'm drinking Pepsi. I just had a water a little while ago, so I'm kind of going back and forth with my sugar. Oh, man. Anybody have any questions, comments? Like I said, I don't know about you guys, but I think it looks pretty good. I think it's actually looking a little bit more like a railroad car every day, or every time I work on it, I should say. Alright, I will be right back, everybody. I gotta take care of something. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Sorry about that. Well, thank you for that. Appreciate that. Excuse me. Sorry. Um, Anybody have any questions? About the car, 7.5 gauge railroad or anything? Excuse me. Oh, I apologize. I got the hiccup. Oh, thanks, Josh. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh. So yeah, I just got to go out, get some more rivets. I got the light in there for right here. I just got to re-glue that. The pieces of wood. Right. Oh yeah. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate all the hearts there, man. If you guys are liking what you're seeing, tap that screen. Get them hearts to come on up. Let's see here. This is this end and this one. Okay, this right here, this is the inner piece that goes on the inside. So I got the holes drilled out bigger than what the lights are, so if I need to replace them, got the window marked out so I know which one is which, because this is the other end and that has no window in it or nothing. So this piece will go right in here to help brace that up on the inside. This piece will go down to the other end, but the side pieces go in first, which I need to cut those in specific spots, because the way when I first designed this, I had it to where the back was open so I can get the wood in here and then I can put the rivets on that end. Well, kind of didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So all I got to do is cut the long pieces of wood, the side pieces of wood. And what I'm going to do is cut one like right here on the inside, and there's going to be the seam. And then I'm going to glue it. I'm going to glue it all together once it's on the inside. So that's the wood for the interior. And then of course I still need to cut a piece for the floor, because I have the that go down to the trucks. Let me grab one of those. It's a 5-inch long 3/4 inch bolt right around there. But that's for the trucks, and that goes right on the inside here. And then I need to put a piece of wood over this floor here so these don't pop up. I'll show you guys the interior here real quick. That's kind of what it looks like on the inside. Pardon my hat and stuff. But that's what it looks like on the inside as of right now. And Mr. J will be sitting right in there. He definitely will be sitting right in there. Oh, sorry about that. Got the camera all twisted here. There we go. So actually, there you go. You can see down the side there, all the windows that are cut out. I do have rubber trim that's going to be going on the outside of this window, so you're not going to see any of these jagged edges, any of these little curves from the drill or anything. We're going to put a little piece of plexiglass in here before I put, after I put the wood in here. We're going to put a piece of plexiglass in here, and then I'm going to put the rubber trim around it to make it actually look like a window. So, I'll go ahead and flip it over. Let me flip it on its side. I'll show you guys what the frame underneath looks like real quick. Okay, now underneath, just the frame, the 1x2, 3/4 here, 1 inch here. So, and those are bolster plates right here. These are the bolster plates for the trucks. So there's a part on the truck that'll sit here and it'll sit here, and it rides right along the edge here. But this is the bolster plate for the set of trucks. So that's the bottom of it right there. So yeah. There we go. Sorry about that. So, put this back on its. And there. Right now, it doesn't weigh that much. Right now, I'd probably dare say it weighs right around 50, 60 pounds. I can't lift the whole thing up by myself. By the time I'm done with it though, this car is probably going to weigh probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 80 to 100 pounds. Well, actually probably more than that because of the trucks. Because once the trucks are on, I mean, I don't take those off. I can do it with a little nut underneath. So alright, well, I'm gonna get off here. I've been on for almost 2 hours now. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Mr. J's car coming along, just doing the putting the rivets in. Like I said, these ones right here are basically aesthetic. These ones right here are aesthetic and functional. The ones down there are definitely functional, holding that end piece in, and aesthetic as well. And like I said, it makes it pop. I don't know what it is, just makes it pop. So I really like the rivets. They do a good job. It's really weird, you know, trying to work with them again because I used different ones when I did my flat car, and then these are totally different than what I had to use before. And it's cool though. I mean, it's I mean, after a while, your hand starts going numb and vibrating from using the air gun the whole time, or even from the bucking bar, because you got to push in as hard as you can from the back, push in as hard as you can from the front, and then pull the trigger, and then, you know, the back starts smushing in. So that's what that does. Sorry, nose itches. So, but yeah, I want to say good night to everybody. Good night, Matt, Patricia. Thank you for joining on. Josh, thank you for joining on. Sorry, my nose just itches for some reason. I will try to do a live stream on the Backyard Railroad soon. But right now, I just want to get more work done to it without doing a live stream. That way, I can just, you know, get through it and not have, you know, and it's nothing. I just want to get done, basically. Definitely something that I know I've been trying to work on. Unfortunately, other things keep popping up in life, and that's what happens. So, hope everybody liked tonight's episode, working on Mr. J's car. I know it was a little bit noisy with the putting in the rivets and stuff, but I hope everybody, you know, kind of enjoyed the process as much as I did doing it. So make sure you like, subscribe, share. We have 15. We have 15 cerebral palsy ribbons left. If you want one, JK&M Railroad 1283 at gmail.com. Get your one free of charge. All you got to do is email us your name and address. We'll get it sent out to you, and we'll delete your info as soon as it's sent out. Please consider supporting cerebral palsy awareness and Mr. J. So, on behalf of Mr. J and Mr. B, I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. And choo-choo. Everybody have a good night. Good 4th of July. I'll be back live soon. Take care, everybody.